Hey everyone, Monkey Wrench Mike. This is a video that I have been dreading to make for a very long time. Today, we're bringing some heat to my old pickup truck. Holy crapola, look at this thing smoke. Yes, no, why won't it run? Why? Take another bite. Not at the camera. Yeah, we got rain. But look, I've got a mystery button and a mystery switch. What do those do? What are you gonna say?
It's just too much for me to screw out.
This is what I'm working with. It's not a lot.
I'm in the car.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, every time I do a video on this truck, it is so popular. And yeah, I'm dressed for the occasion. How do you like these? I've never worn these before. I think I look pretty good in them, don't you? Yes, we have Lola, we have Bear the puppy, the duck is over there, and today we are going to be replacing the heater core in this old truck. It's a big process. What are we doing here? What is that? What is that? You're just showing off? Okay, thank you. Thank you, now go away. To replace the heater core, you know what has to happen? All of that has to come out. The entire dash has to come out. There's stuff under the hood that you usually start with. I do things differently. I start off with the clean stuff and then I end up doing the dirty work because I don't want dirt and grime. Shh, this is my time. This is my time. Hush, shh. Because I don't like bringing the grease and the grime into the clean stuff, okay? So if I'm gonna be working under where the engine is, my hands are gonna get dirty. I don't want to ruin my very clean interior. It's not clean. I just don't want to get it any dirtier than it already is. So let me show you the steps involved. This is a major ordeal. I don't know how long the video is going to be, but I'm dressed comfortably. I got all my friends here with me, and we are going to have some fun. See, the duck is all talk. You don't want to be on camera. Do you? You want to be on camera today? Do you? Come here. I love you. I'm going to make you love me. As far as tools go, you don't need a whole lot. Basically, I have a 13, a weird extension with the swivel, best tool ever, purchased at O'Reilly's. This thing, the swivel has a little flex to it. It's not super wobbly. This thing is the best ever. You also need a little pop-up tool. You need a 10, an 8, and a 7 socket, okay? I think that's all I'm going to use. Oh, you also have to have a couple of tools to disconnect the air conditioner lines. So we'll bring that into play when it's necessary. But first things first, the scariest part, the top part of your dash has to come off. This is what always cracks, always breaks. This is why I've waited so long to fix my truck. And I've waited until it's warmed up a little bit too. Because I don't want to crack the dash. I did that on my Volvo and I hated driving it and I had to sell it because the whole dash rattled. There's a fight going on between Lola and Bear. No, they're just playing. Anyway, get under here. There's like 7 or 8 little tabs you pop up and that part comes off. So hopefully, I'm not gonna crack it. Come on now. Come on now. Oh my gosh. Okay, well we did have, okay, these are all the tabs that you have to remove. Some, and the ones at the front, they pull towards the back. So don't pull it up, you pull it back towards you, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the front. Pop it up this way and then pull it back that way. We've had some casualties. Ooh, let me put this somewhere safe. Next up, you have 2 10s and 4 8mm bolts that you have to get rid of, okay? This is an 8, 10, 8, 10, 8, however many makes 4, I don't know. Okay, you remove all of those and you're a step closer. So let me get those off. Next up, on both sides, remove this trim piece. It just pops up. There's just little metal clips. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right there. It pops up. You throw this in the bed of the truck. Okay, then I got to get this piece off and it's literally just 2 screws. Okay, we'll take the 2 screws out, this comes off, and then we move on. OBD2 port disconnected, the piece that goes across here disconnected, 2 screws hold this together, or 7mm bolts, same thing. Now I'm going through, this is the brake pedal switch. I'm just gonna undo all of these electrical connectors. I gotta take this off too, because the whole steering rack has to come down, and there are 4, I think they're 13s, holding this thing up. Once I get the 13s off, the whole thing will sit back down. We're taking giant steps. Yes, we have the steering column removed. I had to remove all these electrical connectors, and they all connect different ways. Even one of these weird little contraptions like this, which is just so much fun to work with when you don't really, when you don't really have access. Go back in there. Okay, so anyway, look at all these connectors. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. It's sitting right here. It's kind of bracing itself on the floor. So now we get to continue on and say a prayer that we don't really screw everything up. Two 10mm bolts right up under here you have to remove. Pop this side piece out. Start from the bottom, so if you crack anything, it's not visible. So you start under here, pop this side piece out. You have two screws right here, and this part should come out. I think it's going to pop out right there and right there. Here we go. So there it is, right there. Okay. Now, carefully place that somewhere. You have some more bolts that you've got to get out, like this guy right here. I think you take off the parking brake mechanism too, just to free up everything. And then you go on to the other side, I believe. We'll see. Also remove two 13mm bolts here, so there's a total of 3. 1, 2, 3. Time for the grab bar, okay? 2 10s here and here. Then all you have to do, clean my hands, get it, pull it off, and it comes out just like that. Okay, what I do sometimes is I'll put the bolts kind of back in where they go so I don't lose them. A lot of times I'll put them in baggies, but then like these random bolts right up here, I put them back, and that way I can hit them with my head, which is always so much fun. But yeah, that way you don't lose them, and you'll have a scar to always remember them by. Everything is loose. We've also removed the little rod here for your parking brake release, okay, because that kind of stays in the vehicle. This part I think will come out with the dash. Now we do the same thing over there. So you got to remove the handles with the 2 10s in it. You got the side piece, and you have 3 bolts on the side that you got to remove, okay? We'll be back after that. Bolt removed, one here, one going this way. Undo all of your electrical connectors, undo your antenna cable right there. Take off your oh crap handle, pop that off. Then you come down here to the middle, pop this little piece off, and you've got a couple of 10s. There may be another one hidden somewhere that you have to remove, and that is the bottom structure for your dash. And then things get really fun, but here's what those look like right there. Okay, we'll get those off super easy. 2 10s removed. There's also wire, goes into a yellow box right here. It's one of these, looks like one of these things, so you can take that off as well. There's a 10mm bolt right here underneath the glove box that you need to take out. Okay, so we have that out. And there's one electrical connector way over there on the A-pillar. And then I think it's ready to remove. So it's been a journey, but it hasn't been like Mercedes dash removal difficult. So I'm pretty happy. All right, the last electrical connector has been disconnected. So at this point, all we have to do, we wait for a homeless guy to come walking up the street so he can help us take off the dash. I didn't think that much ahead. Yeah, this thing weighs a freaking ton, and I can't do it myself. And if you try to do it by yourself, something's going to get dropped, and it's really going to screw it up. So we're going to try to find somebody. Literally, if somebody comes walking up the street, I will give him $20 to help me with this thing. We'll see what happens, okay? So if it's not today, it'll be tomorrow. Who knows what's going to happen, but yeah. This thing, I'm pretty impressed. I really haven't destroyed anything at all. And that little dash topper, yeah, you can buy another one of those. And it didn't crack a whole lot, but if everything comes out the way it's going now, then I'll go ahead and spend the money on a new dash topper. I do that with every car. If they want to come back, if I can feel that they want to come back and they're going to be good cars, then I'll spend the money and get some new parts. But if they don't want to, then it's used parts for you, baby, and whatever I can find will just have to work. So let that be a warning to all the cars coming to Monkey Wrench Mike's house. Casa de Moulet, don't mess around. Yeah, it's business up front, party in the back, as you can see back here. Yeah, all kinds of crap is going on. All kinds of mechanicking is happening, and I got the overalls to prove it. Well, before that can happen, we got to take apart this side of the firewall. Yeah, so before we can remove the dash, because the air conditioning evaporator and your heater lines are attached to it, we have a lot of work to do under here. I will professionally evacuate the AC system, get the Freon out. We remove this box, this hose. We actually remove I think that's your dryer, your AC dryer right there. And I have two, that's gonna be so much fun. Two, oh, those look different. Two connectors for the AC lines. I've already removed the AC or the heater hoses and I've connect them. That's how I've been able to drive it without having to, without having heat. We have finally removed those dreaded AC lines because they have these wonderful connectors that I just really love to work with. One is, I don't know, one's 1/2 inch and one's the size above that. So 5/8? Yeah, I'm a metric guy. So these imperial things, whatever. One's a 1/2 inch, the other's 5/8. But we got them removed. We're ready to go. So all I'm waiting for is a homeless guy. Do not forget, you have your computer right here in the engine. There are 3 bolts, 3 8mm bolts, 2 on top, 1 on the bottom. This will come off, and that's going to give you access to 1, 2, 3 bolts right there. Those are 10mm nuts, actually nuts, and once you release those, you can kind of push them through, and you are ready for the official separation of the whole. It's a new day. Benzo's really happy. Howard, the homeless guy, came by and helped me take this down. I forgot. We do have a big-time computer right here that we had to use a 10mm socket on, and then there's another connector right there. So those things, yeah, that's pretty major. You don't want to stretch that out. This is another one of those 2 connectors. So you want to make sure everything is gone. This is for a speaker or something. It was long enough to reach, but yeah, we've got it all out. What we're trying to get is this monstrosity right there. Look how big and bulky that thing is. Yeah, so hopefully there are 3 10s. There's one there, there's one across the top over there by the green dot, and there's one underneath somewhere. I'll get those out and hopefully this whole thing will lift up and then we'll take it to the back to the tailgate and I will show you how we can remove the heater core. I'm gonna do the evaporator too. I think I ordered the evaporator too, so. Where are you? There's a crow way up there. I hope you're not, don't poop on my truck. Do not poop on my truck. Okay, let's get to work before she poops on us. Look, she's loose. There it is. It is all ready to remove. This has been such a fun project. I can't even explain how much fun. I mean, look at this. Look at all of this work. This is great engineering. But I got to keep telling myself that this was a Mercedes, it would be even more, in my opinion, I think. So anyway, yeah, let's get it out. We'll get it apart, and I'll show you how we're going to replace the good stuff. This is my operating table right here. I got my nurse's assistant. She's ready to go. So here we have the offending unit right there. Okay, so if you remove this, you've got 2 little Phillips screws that hold this whole thing into place. All you have to do is remove these 2 screws, and the box should just slide out. Okay, so we'll get these 2 things off. Bear is tearing things up in the backyard already. So there's 1. This will be 2. And watch how this thing slides out. And I want to see where the leak is. If there's not a leak, I'm going to scream the most primal scream you've ever heard. Here we go. There's stuff in there. That's the smell I was smelling, so. Somewhere there was a tiny leak, maybe right down through here, maybe? I don't know, that's it, that's a hot mess. So, Bear, you stay away. No. Don't go near that. See what a good mama she is? She's protecting him. He's hiding underneath her for now. Here are the replacement parts, and look what I found in the box. This is my old Insta360 camera that I used for my bike videos. This thing, I lost this about a year ago. For some reason, it was packed in the box where all these parts came from. This was, I don't know, $260, something like that, maybe $300. And it was a year ago, and so $300 was a lot of money on something other than, living expenses and cars and crap that I buy. And so I had to buy a new one. But then I found the old one. It's been sitting on that for over a year. That's just the best. So now I have a backup. So good for me. I went ahead, and when I first got this stuff, I knew what I wanted to get. So I have the heater core right here, which is Spectra. And then I started reading more and they said, no, don't do that. You want the OEM. You want the Mopar stuff. And so, yeah, I went ahead and got the original. This is the good one. Okay, so we're gonna put that one in there because I don't want to do this all over again. I also have an AC heater core, evaporator core, lift supports that I think were for the Lexus, and I got a heater air door because I heard while you're in there, you might as well fix this thing too. So look at me being proactive, which is fantastic. So underneath all of this, I should have my evaporator, which I do. Oh my, well look at that. That's gonna be a lot of work to put in. No, it's like 78 screws, and then I have access to this. So let me show you where. There's your evaporator, okay? And it's buried inside here. So let's count the screws, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 30, 40, 96, 70, 11, 49, 70, 862. Yeah, 862 screws. I told you there were a lot of screws in there. That will separate this so I can put this inside here. Oh my gosh, this is gonna take forever. All right, well, I think we got it all fixed and I'm super happy about it. Look at it, it looks great. We didn't put the blend door in. There's a way you can do this while all of this is in the vehicle. I didn't want to Google it. I'm tired. Lola's thirsty. We want to get inside and have some lunch. So this is going to be great. Okay, we'll put this back in. And I want to show you, I've always heard a little road noise coming into the cabin, and I found out where, if you look right there, I got a hole right there. I don't know what used to go through that. I need to plug it up with something. So I'll figure out some kind of a cap or something to do to plug that up. And that's going to make the cabin way quieter. I mean, it's going to be so much more enjoyable in there. I don't even think I can see it. Oh, here it is right here. It's right there. I don't know what went through there, but I need to cover it up and figure out something to do. So we'll cover that up too. Look how dirty the engine is, but I love it. I love my Hemi. What do you have to say to the kind folks? Huh? Shh, 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 shh. No, we've got it back in, okay? So the dash is not in, but we have the heater box, the heater core box and everything looks fantastic from this side. Okay, so this is certainly a big plus. That's a big negative. I'm gonna have to wait until Harold walks by again, and then he can help me put this all together again. So yeah, everybody give Homeless Harold a big shout out, because he's making this all possible. Yeah, this is so much fun. I love this. Yay. Under the hood, we have 4 tins that you have to put back on. Then we put the computer back on. Then we have the heater hoses. And then we have the air conditioning hoses as well. I will lubricate the O-rings. I might replace the O-rings. They say that's a really good idea. We'll get that all buttoned up and put the airbox back on, and at least this part should be done. Okay, so I'm not going to show that. I mean, it's, you know, you turn a wrench, put it on, blah, blah, blah. It's going to work out great. So yes, we're going to get it done. It's going to be a huge difference this winter when I finally have heat. Well, Homeless Harold came by last night. We got her back together. Yeah, we made quick work of it. Thank you, Harold. Look at this. Now, all that's left to do is everything that we took apart. So I'm not going to film this. If you want to see how it goes, just play the video backwards. Basically, I just reattach everything and hope I get everything plugged in correctly. I think it's going to be fantastic. And then we reattach the battery, and then I of course have to go ahead and redo the air conditioning system. But I think this is great. It looks like a lot, and in a way it is, but it's really not too complicated, and it's really not that difficult. So I think anybody could do it with just a couple of tools. It's surprised. I'm surprised. I am really surprised. So way to go, Dodge. Let's get this all back together, and I'll show you what she looks like. I put this down on the seats to protect them. You can see more little things of the dash have broken off. Well, looky there. I think we fixed something on this old truck. Yes, sirree, Bob. Let's just see. And yeah, that little pointy thing goes in there. We'll get it back on. No big deal. I just want to see if she's going to start, if I screwed up this stuff, and if it's going to be warm. And if it is warm, we'll put on the dash cap. So let's just kind of see what's going to happen here. Oh my goodness. Now I did hit the four-wheel high button. Let's just give her some power. Okay, air's coming through. Air's not coming through here. Let's go up here. It's a nice little mix. Yep. We have fixed it. This is going to be great. So what I need to do is try out the heat, and I'm going to go into the engine bay and see if I'm leaking anything. Let's go back into, let's stay in two-wheel high. Okay, the brake is on. We can take that off. Look how this looks. I am so impressed with myself. Air filter installed. Woo! Receiver dryer installed. All the air conditioning lines are installed. There is no leak at all coming from the two heater hoses. Okay, now I will have to add some more coolant because we lost some, and now the heat, the hot water is going to go through the dash into the new part, and it's going to be great. I got to tell you, I got to clean this up a little bit. I love my truck. I really do. I think it's such a cool vehicle. Still got to work on this piece right here, and the air is warming up. The air down here is warming up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. I am so happy with myself. Now I have heat. I still have to apply vacuum to the air conditioning system to recharge that. We'll do that. I'll do that off camera. But yeah, it is winter and I have heat and I'm loving life. I really am. In fact, can I show you a new product? This will be like a bonus scene. Randy has discovered the best wheel cleaner ever, and he was nice enough to give me a bottle of this stuff, and so I want to show you what this will do. Okay, this is just picture perfect. It's as good as hot air. Here you go. He is a big proponent, and I am too, of this Bling chemical brightener. This is a wheel cleaner and rust remover, and they have a degreaser. Look at that. Okay, so. Oh, and this is acid base, so you want to wear gloves, you want to have long sleeves on. I use this on some wheels that are going on the S500 Coupe, hint, hint, and they look amazing. So it does not take long at all. A guy just on TikTok, he just kind of puts this on there, and he gives it about 10 seconds. I'm going to let this soak for just a little bit. You can't breathe it either. And I'm just going to give it a quick little cleaning. See? It's going to get rid of this rust and everything. Let's hit it with one more little round. Okay, you ready for magic? Let's see how it does. Ugh. it is stout. Look at the difference. Can you see? Holy moly. Look at the, now there was some dirt on it, but look at that. Look at that. Here's the before. See? Maybe we could do some magic on this wheel, or maybe we could do some magic on that wheel. But this, it's good stuff. It is so good. I love it. So partner, we got us another video right in the can. We did good. We have fixed our truck. Nice heat. It's gonna have air conditioning, and it's gonna have shiny wheels. And then we're going to attack, oh well, what's around here? Around the outside. I need to show this truck some love. I really do. I love it so much. Most uncomfortable seat I've ever sat in, but other than that, I love it. Even with the new cushioning, yeah, these seats are not comfortable at all, and that's why everybody says you want to swap them out with the next model. Dodge Ram 1500, the 06 to 789 or something like that. Way more comfortable. But I'll see about that later. Wheels are looking so good. All right, everybody, we're back with another video coming up very soon. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching all these videos. If you have not subscribed, please do so. Make it a Christmas gift for me. Well, you're gonna see this after Christmas. How about a New Year's gift? Make it just a gift to me. Give me your subscription. I want your subscription. All right, everybody, have a great day. We'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye.